What's happening, sports fans? How you doing? I am Kendrick, the sports guy. Good day to you. And a successful NFL debut for fifth-round draft pick quarterback Shadeur Sanders led to a Browns victory, but it also led to a confrontation from the young fella with a Cleveland sports journalist. We're going to talk about that in this segment. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that follow button, and subscribe to the YouTube channels if you have not already done so. Those channels are Kendrick Sports Hustle as well as TFG Sports Media. Again, fifth-round draft pick Shadeur Sanders got the start in Friday night's preseason win for the Browns, 30-10 over the Panthers. And Shadeur had a solid game. He was 14 of 23, 138 yards passing, 2 touchdowns in 9 drives. Again, he was a starter due to injuries to Kenny Pickett, hamstring, as well as Dylan Gabriel with a hamstring injury, and QB1 Joe Flacco, 40-year-old, is not probably going to play at all in the preseason. Well, post-game remarks, Shadeur said all the right things, but then he walked upon and ran across Tony Grossi, a Cleveland sports journalist in the Cleveland market who's an analyst for the Browns. And according to Shadeur, he's never had anything nice to say about the young fella since he's made it to the Browns. Check out this confrontation.
Tony, I be hoping you got something positive to say about me. You always say negative stuff about me. And I'm like, I ain't do nothing to you. I ain't see nothing positive that you ever said. I just do positive every day. But that's what I'm saying. Come on, Tony. What I do to you, Tony?
Now that video is courtesy of Deion Sanders Jr. YouTube channel, Well Off Media, and just looking at it, I think it wasn't really a confrontation. It was kind of playful, tongue-in-cheek. They seemed to, laugh it off at the end. We couldn't hear exactly what Tony Grossi said to get the young Shadeur to laugh, but it seemed like that all is going to be okay between the sports journalist and the young quarterback. Again, so now the Browns, they have a situation. Shadeur did play well last night, Friday night, I should say. My only reservations with the young gunslinger is sometimes he holds the ball too long. His pocket presence needs to get a little better. But outside of that, I think he made good decisions just based on that performance last night. As far as he and this Tony Grossi, I don't know their relationship. Obviously, he's a Cleveland analyst, been that for a while. According to reports, Grossi has been very critical of the Browns and their play and their organization for a while now. So obviously, this isn't something new. But again, this is the world we live in now with social media. Athletes now, they listening, they watching, and they seeing what you post. If they feel like you coming at them some type of way, they gonna confront you. And I get it, but I also know as a sports journalist, your job is to evaluate players' game. If you have to be critical, but of their game, not of them as a person. So sometimes I think the athletes are a little bit too sensitive, and sometimes the journalists can take it a little too far when they try to create drama and hot takes to get clicks and views. And we know quite a few who do that in the sports media business, don't we? I ain't gonna call no names. I'll let you figure that out. So again, looks like this relationship is gonna be okay. But again, the young Shadeur, just about his performance, he looked good. And the Browns now have to decide, is he still gonna be fourth on the depth chart? Or has he leapfrogged Dylan Gabriel, who some say hasn't had that great of a camp? So we'll see. I'd like to know what you guys think of this confrontation, if you want to call it that, between Shadeur and Tony Grossi, and what did you think of his performance? So what should the Browns do with the young fella now? I'd like to know your thoughts in the comments. I'm Kendrick, the sports guy. We will see you on the other side and on the next report. I am out. Peace.